Hi, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Whitney Q. I am a host, content creator, I'm an all-round person. And on this channel, we talk about personal development and being the best version of yourself. And if you're new here, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you're not, welcome back and thank you for being a real one and coming back to my channel. And we are going to talk about something that we don't like to do in this video, and that's having a check-in with yourself, okay? It's having a check-in with yourself, an honest check-in with yourself about where you are, your goals, your priorities, and do we need to change a little bit? So stay tuned for that. So, can we believe that we are already halfway through the year? It is July. I'm wearing orange to match the weather that's happening outside. It's nice and it's sunny, but July also marks the second half of the year. So the first 6 months of the year is gone. There's the time for chilling, the time for not doing your goals that you set at the beginning of the year. It's time to now actually have a check-in with yourself, a mid-year check-in, and reflect on your goals and maybe make necessary adjustments and have a little bit of flexibility. So in today's video, I'm going to give you, again, we're going with the theme of 5 tips, because I believe like 5 is like kind of a nice round magic number, not to overwhelm yourself, but 5 tips to have a successful mid-year check-in for the month of July. So technically we've got 6 more months left if you was to include July. And we want to make sure that by the time we get to December and January next year, that you've been able to achieve, if not all, some of your goals. So let's get started. Tip number 1 is to review your goals. Take time to revisit the goals that you set in the beginning of the year. Those New Year's resolutions. Maybe you wanted to lose some weight. Maybe you wanted to save some money. Maybe you wanted to travel a bit more this year. Are you on track to achieving those goals? Are there any goals that needs to be revised or added? So maybe you decided that, for me personally, I was like, oh no, I want to grow my hair as long as possible. And then I just decided that I just want to cut my hair and try something different. So obviously that goal is not there anymore. And maybe I can adapt that goal to maybe just keeping my hair healthy. So are there any goals that need to be revised or added or taken away? Use this opportunity to reassess your priorities and make the adjustments as needed. Remember, flexibility is key. As human beings, we can be so rigid and be like, this is my goal and that's it. But then you need to give yourself rooms to adapt and grow and change so that you be able to achieve that goal. You can change your goal as many times as you want, but as long as you're staying consistent with the goal and know what end results you want, then it all means the same thing. Tip number 2 is to celebrate your wins. It's so easy to get caught up in the pursuit of our goals. We actually forget that we actually might be in an answered prayer. I remember there was one point, again, I'm going to bring this back to swimming, but I'm actually in an answered prayer that I know how to swim. So take a moment to actually acknowledge the wins, no matter how small it is, because it's something that you once upon a time really, really wanted. This will not only boost your motivation, but it will also provide a sense of fulfillment and gratitude. So for me, a goal that I set for myself earlier on this year is to actually lose weight. And I'm finally hearing it from other people that, oh, Whitney, the weight is dropping, the weight is dropping. And that for me is a small win. It's not going to take me off the course of what I want my goal weight to be. But I know that I can achieve that and say, okay, cool. I can see that as a small win and I know that I'm doing the right thing. So celebrate the small wins. I lost a couple of kilos, even though maybe my goal maybe I want to lose 10 kilos, but maybe I've only lost 2 kilos so far. It shows that whatever I am doing, I'm able to see the results. So then have a sense of fulfillment and gratitude no matter where you are in your journey of achieving your goals. Be here and be like, this is an answered prayer. This is somewhere that I wanted to be once upon a time. So make sure that you acknowledge those small wins so that you don't always think about, oh, the next thing and then the next thing and then the next thing. Actually reflect and know that you are in and you have done what you need to do to achieve some of your goals now. Tip number 3 is to evaluate your progress. Assess your progress towards each goal. Are there any specific areas you're excelling? Are there any challenges or roadblocks you've encountered? Reflecting on what's working well and what needs improvement. So again, let's get it back to the weight loss. At the beginning, I was going to the gym every single day, 5-6 times a week. And I think it was a lot. But it was when I started incorporating long walks that I started seeing the weight dropping. So I know for me, that works well in terms of walking. So now I know that at the beginning of the year, walking wasn't even a priority to me. But now, getting to the middle of the year, I was like, okay, I need to at least get 10,000 steps every single day. Hence why I've got my Fitbit to track my steps. But you need to identify the areas where you need to focus your efforts for the remainder of the year. So it's very important to look at your systems and what is working and what's not working. Just because it worked once upon a time doesn't mean it's going to continuously work now. So it's very, very important that you look at that and you look at what areas are your strengths or your weaknesses. Is there maybe something that you can outsource? Is there maybe something that you can do yourself, or do you need help from other people? It's very, very important to have that evaluation for yourself, and then to, again, have flexibility so that you can achieve the goal by December and you just be happy, you know? If you're enjoying the content so far, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. It really does help. And please comment. I need to know you guys are out there, and let me know what goals you decided to have for 2023. Are you on track? Are you not on track? Is there new goals that you're going to add? Is there a new challenge that you want to add for yourself to achieve by the end of the year, or maybe in the middle of next year? Let me know in the comments and let's have a conversation. Tip number 4 is to create an action plan. I love creating a plan. I love a list. I love a list whereby I can just write everything down and be like, I need to achieve this, I need to achieve this. How can I do that and break down my goals into small little chunks, and what can I do every single day to go towards that goal? So now that you have a clear understanding of your goals and your progress, please, it's time to create action. You can say, you can talk, you can do all the thinking, you can do all the writing down of the list, but take actions for the upcoming months. I feel like summer is a really, really good time to actually get deep into your goals. The sun is out, everyone is outside. It can be hard because it's more social, but break down your goals into smaller, manageable tasks and set deadlines for each of them. So let's say I want to write a book. I'm just saying it. So then I would need to maybe look at publishing houses. I need to look at what type of book I want to write. I need to look at the subject. How many chapters are there going to be? How many words am I going to write a day? This will help you stay organized and keep you accountable. Maybe you can tell someone, this is a goal that I would like to achieve by the end of the year. Can you check in on me and keep me accountable? Because I think sometimes we like to impress other people and show that we are doing what we're supposed to do, but we don't actually do that for ourselves. So maybe you can have someone external come in to help you keep accountable. And remember to be realistic with your timelines. In your mind, it can seem like, oh, I should be able to achieve this in 3 months, but realistically it could be 6 months. So be realistic with your timeline. Again, it's all about being flexible and being open with adjusting your plan as needed. We don't want you to feel that whatever you're doing is not working. Adjust it. Maybe you thought that you'll be able to do something in 7 months. Maybe it might be shorter, maybe it might be longer. It doesn't mean that you failed, but the main thing is staying consistent and on track with your plan. Now, the final tip, number 5, magic number 5, is to stay motivated. Motivation, stay motivated and stay disciplined. The motivation can be high at certain points of the year, and then it can drop down again. So find ways to stay inspired and energized. This could include reading personal development books. I would like to recommend Atomic Habits by James Clear. I've mentioned this book on this channel before, but honestly, it is one of the best books that I've read in terms of discipline and staying motivated. And listen to motivational podcasts or watch YouTube videos like mine, so that you can stay motivated and know that you're doing this, you're not just doing this in vain, you're doing this for a reason, and it's because you want to achieve your goals at the end of the year. And also you can connect with like-minded individuals that can support, encourage you when you're not really feeling motivated. Remember, it's the journey in terms of achieving your goals, and it's more of a marathon and not a sprint. So it's not like one day you're going to get up and run and you're just going to achieve your goals. It takes time. That you're going to have some ups, you're going to have some downs, kind of like losing weight. There's some days you lose weight, there's some days you gain weight, but overall you'll be losing weight. But there's some days that you just not feel like you want to eat that high protein, low carb meal. Sometimes you just want to have something that's not healthy, and that's okay. So remember that it's a marathon and not a sprint. And yeah, I'm on a journey too. I had to reevaluate some of my goals. I can see some of them I'm on track, some of them I'm way off track. But one of my goals was to be consistent on YouTube. And I must say, I have been consistent on YouTube. And I'm so happy about that because I put some things in place and I put some systems in place that has helped me be consistent with YouTube. So yeah, there you have it. 5 tips for a successful mid-year check-in for the month of July. I hope these strategies help you navigate the rest of the year with clarity and purpose. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And remember, it's never too late to make this year the best year yet, okay? It's never too late. We can still do it. 2023 is still going to be great, okay? All right, bye.